Hey Obama, I see my deficit is a bit bigger now, bite me. With that super committee working so well, I bet you're looking for some ways to save some money. Well, since I clearly want your opinion, you can pitch your idea. South Carolina has this new bill going through their Congress. It is going to decriminalize marijuana to reduce overcrowdedness in their prisons. That would be a shocker, seeing a policy relating to marijuana pass in a Tea Party-run state. Well, it would certainly de-stressify my Myrtle Beach trips. Not that the law would affect me at all. Who is presenting the bill on the floor? Roland Smith, the chairman of the House Ethics Committee, is proposing it. He is being backed by James Harrison, the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, and Leon Howard, chairman of the House Medical, Military, Public, and Municipal Affairs Committee. What are they recommending? Representative Smith's main positions are establishing a maximum punishment of a $100 ticket for possession of up to an ounce with no evidence of intent to sell present, and wants to allocate the funds saved from law enforcement costs to a prison building program to reduce the overcrowding in existing prisons. I like to call it high times, and small fines are better than jail time. It sounds like they are trying to follow Massachusetts' decriminalization plan. Romney would be proud. Yes. 1.7% of all arrests in 1999 in Massachusetts were for possession of marijuana. South Carolina spent $6.7 billion on law enforcement in 2009. If 1.7% of arrests were avoided on that budget, then the state could theoretically save $113 million. I did not know you could do math like that. That money would really help the prison systems so that early releases due to overcrowdedness can be avoided. My aunts tell me that 7 different laws have been passed in South Carolina since 1977 to battle the rapidly growing problem of overpopulation. Ha ha ha, you said your aides. Well, ignoring that interruption, South Carolina has also decreased their correctional facility expenditures by 21% between 2000 and 2003. However, a lot of people will oppose the bill because marijuana is already the most widely used illegal drug in the United States and are afraid its use will skyrocket with decriminalization. My informationists say that a study by Jay Moran done in Massachusetts shows that increased prevalence is not a result of decriminalization. His study surveyed high schoolers in 1981 since the first decriminalization laws in the 70s, and no significant increase occurred. 2 1993 studies conducted tested this notion, and the first showed no increase and the second showed the only increase that occurred was from people substituting marijuana for much harder drugs. That is some pretty convincing data. This could greatly benefit many groups of people and also reflect much of popular opinion. A vast majority of users are college-aged students who are willing to risk their educational careers. And unlike Clinton, I admitted to inhaling when I tried it. I know I sure did. The new legislation could also solve a growing public health issue. An increasing prison-to-guard ratio endangers many inmates and especially the guards themselves. By preventing the arrest of many repeat offenders for minor possession of marijuana, this ratio could be decreased. The millions of dollars saved could also increase the number of guards and decrease populations with new facilities being built. Also, less marijuana prohibition would allow for the South Carolina police officers to spend more time preventing and enforcing violent crimes instead of minor possession charges. Exactly, 909 arrests were made in South Carolina in 2002. Just think of the time and money that would have been saved if those individuals were given a $100 ticket instead of being cuffed and taken to prison until bail is made or incarcerated. Yes. Not everyone has a dad like yours to bail them out of trouble. Not sure what you are talking about. But as president, you know that an estimated $7 billion is spent nationally on marijuana prohibition every year. Just think about what could happen if this were applied nationally. I guess we will have to wait and see how a conservative state like South Carolina reacts to a decriminalization bill.